What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome to a very, like, 2 o'clock in the morning video. The reason is for some reason I was up at, like, early, and then I fell back asleep and was asleep till about 11:30. Alright, guys, so you're probably wondering what I'm dipping, and this one's gonna be a little late video. Hey, as you can see, the Snickers thing with the ramen noodles and all that good stuff right there. You know, my fat ass eats. Not really. Alright, guys, so I went out tonight. We had to go to the store anyway. And I figured I'd give it a try. You guys are probably wondering what I'm talking about. Well, most of you guys have it already. A lot of you guys, I've seen Mudjug1 do a review on it. Surprised, I gotta see if Outlaw's done a review on it. He probably did. What surprises me is that Catfish Dipper has not done a review yet. Now, I don't do this brand very often. I used to be a big old fan of it. I like it. Don't care for it much anymore. Because, you know, I'm a Copenhagen guy. But I still love it. Believe it or not, I still love this brand. And it is, you guys are probably gonna, I want you guys to guess what it is. But I'm gonna end up showing you because I don't think it, I wonder if you guys would even get it right, first off. And the brand is Grizzly. Premium Dark Wintergreen, guys. Now, I got it because it was out. And I was like, hell, I haven't done it yet. Why not, right? Why not try to do something I have not done? And speaking of which, I'm doing so as we speak. Now, I just watched, not too long ago, I just watched Catfish Dipper's stereotypes on dippers. Now, I kind of laughed at it because it was funnier than shit, you know. To touch bases on that, when I first started dipping, guys, I started dipping when I was, I believe it was like 12 I started. Now, when the first time my mom asked, do you dip? I told her no. Believe it or not, I did say no. Now, of course, you know, she found out when I was 16. I told her no, and then she realized I did do it. She wasn't mad, and she wasn't pissed. So that was good. And believe it or not, she actually started buying me my own cans because I was not legal age to buy them yet. Now that I am, I buy my own cans, obviously. You guys should know this. I really enjoy it. I love it. Now, see, I used to smoke. I don't do that. All I do is dip. But when I first started dipping, guys, I really wasn't into it. Really didn't have a good feeling of it. Now dipping this Grizzly Premium Dark Wintergreen is really good, actually. It's not as strong as the original Grizzly Wintergreen. It's not as dried out. Honestly, guys, I do believe Grizzly Wintergreen is dry. I feel like it is. It's not juicy enough for me. You know, Copenhagen, to the point, Copenhagen just had a kick in the nuts with their metal shards being in their dip. Even one of their classics, Wintergreen. But for them Copenhagen people out there, such as myself, I will not stop doing it. I also have a can of Copenhagen Wintergreen. I still got a can, believe it or not, guys, I still got a can of Tough Guy. I did get 2 cans. One of them was by accident. I did dip the first can. I dip that like crazy. I love it. But to touch bases on catfish dipper stereotypes, that was funny. Now, I think the biggest stereotype out there for people who've never dipped. Now, it's not really a stereotype. Well, it kind of is actually, because those who never dipped and say they've dipped before do one of two things when they actually put a dip in for the first time. And believe it or not, I've caught this because I've done this with one of my friends. He's never dipped a day in his life. Well, he has. He's done. As a lot of people call it a tampon, tobacco and tampons or whatever the hell they are. The pouches. Now he's done pouches. Believe it or not, he won't switch to long cut. He won't switch to any of that. Now, first time I got him to do long cut, he cried. Now, most people who first try out dipping, mainly when they start dipping, if you're gonna man up and dip, you need to go straight to long cut. Now, he's like, well, I've done it all. Okay, so one day when I was a little bit younger, I had somebody go out and buy cans of Grizzly, Copenhagen, whatever, you know. Every can that was on the shelf. Now, I've told him, now see, I've been dipping since I was 12, so I've done it, guys. Now I can officially say I've done everything. I've done Tough Guy, I've done Applejack, I've done Beach Nut, I've done Levi Garrett, I've done it all. I've even done Seneca, and I would love some Seneca. I'm telling you guys, I would love it. I've even done the nastiest shit out there, kayak. And I can't stand kayak, and I've done it. But I made him try. Well, I didn't make him. I had him dip one of every can. Obviously not together. That's just a disaster for nastiness. Now, when he dipped the first can I had him do, believe it or not, it was probably one of the ones I really don't dip as often anymore, and that is Grizzly Straight. Now when he first tried Grizzly Straight, I'm gonna tell you that kid like almost came to tears, because when he put it in, what I noticed with first time dippers, when it comes to long cut, they have that tendency with their tongue to sit there and do this number. Like they keep pushing it off their gums and they keep moving it back and forth, you know, because of the burning. Now, he almost cried because it burnt like hell for him, because he's never done long cut. He's told me he's only done pouches. He's only dipped like twice, and he couldn't do it because he was a smoker. You know, he's trying to quit smoking. He wanted to start dipping. And then the second can I had him do, and this one, I think if I recall right, he did throw up on this one. Believe it or not, the second can I had him do, guys, the second can I had him do was Copenhagen Original. Now, with that being said, Copenhagen Original, you guys know that is my favorite dip of all time. He threw up. One was, I don't know why he did. And two, he was a retard. I told him, I straight told him to his face before he even dipped it, whatever you do, don't swallow it. Now, me, I can. It really don't affect me much anymore. I told him not to do it because it was going to make him throw up, and he did not listen to me. When he had to spit, he swallowed it, and he instantly threw up. Now, it made me crack up, guys. I'm not joking. It was funny to watch him puke because from him, you know, only dipping like twice in his whole life, he was still a beginner. And the bad thing is he took a big old pinch. Now, most of you guys out there, do the stereotypes, and I laugh at them. You guys, I want to say thank you to everybody out there who's, dropped that like and subscribe to my channel, and who's also, appreciates my videos. And thank you guys so much. I don't think I've had one shitty video at all thus far. Even a live stream. You guys see me pack a lip in a live stream. I thank you guys so much for that. But what cracks me up is when I had him dip for the first time, original long cut, like I do, the long cut shit, I really noticed something. When he was dipping the third can that I had got, the very next can, of course this being, a few days after, I got him to do Grizzly Mint. Now, Grizzly Mint, before they came out with their premium dark mint, Grizzly Mint was one of those mints that not a lot of people, if you love Grizz, then you love mint. The Grizzly Mint. Now, I like Grizz Mint, don't get me wrong. The premium dark mint's better, but he told me that he could not dip long cut because of the burning. He could not dip this stuff because of the burning. The burning sensation, because for those who have dipped for years, you guys normally, I dip right here. Have been for years. I can't dip this side. And no, it's not because of the burning, it's just not comfortable here. I have a pocket like right here. I'm not joking, guys. I got a pocket right here where I dip so much. You guys can tell. Now, with him not ever really dipping, he didn't have that pocket formed, and he was literally in tears because of it. Now, me, of course, being the dipper that I am, I put I guess you could say we had a dip off, a tobacco dip off, as bad as that sounds. He's told me before that was the first time he has ever done it straight up, no pouches. And I laughed at him. But then I felt sorry afterwards, because 1, he threw up, 2, he was crying like a baby, and 3, he just told me he couldn't do it. So I asked him, I said, well, man, then why are you dipping? He told me, he goes, well, I'm dipping because I think it makes me look cool. Here we go with stereotype. People who dip dip to make them look cool is not the way to do it, guys. I'm sorry, but I don't dip. Wow, my hat is really deformed right there, guys. You see that? I don't know if you guys noticed it, but right there. Look at that. This is curved. Where this side, it's not as bad. But as I was saying, people who think they're cool just by dipping, I'm sorry to tell you, you're not cool. It doesn't make you cool. Just because you dip, you're not a badass. You're not the strongest guy here. You're not a hard ass, Now me, just because I dip, no, I'm not a badass because I dip. I love dipping. Also, those who think that dipping will earn them a woman, or get them a woman, I'm going to tell you right now. True story, guys. I'm going to title this Story Time with Richard. Okay? That's what's going on with this one. Alright. Now, I know a lot of people out there that dip. I have family members that dip. I have an aunt that dips. My aunt's boyfriend dips. My mom used to dip. My uncles used to dip. My woman will dip, but she can't right now, obviously. It doesn't, I'm sorry to tell you guys this, but it does not get you a woman. just because you dip doesn't, one, it doesn't make you cool. Two, it don't get you any type of woman in the world. And three, it doesn't really help the fact if you think just because you dip, you can get you a woman and you can, good. And three, it, you know, it really, it doesn't earn you, you know, it doesn't make you better than everybody, I should say. And also, I know a lot of you guys out there that dip like me, I want to let you guys know this. I have gotten several dirty looks from people. I've gotten people's rude comments, you know, out in public. Walmart, for the instance, the other night we went to Walmart?
Yeah, to go get puppy food.
Oh, yeah, okay, yes. The other night we went and got puppy food. As you guys know, if you guys watch my vlogs or keep up with my videos, I do have a puppy. Yes, he's a boxer. Yes, he's a pain in the ass, but I love him. But I was walking through Walmart dipping. Now, I always carry my roadie or mud jug through Walmart. Depends on what I want, right? What I use. Now, so we're walking through Walmart going to look for puppy food, and two women walk by. And now, my hearing's not that good, and I heard this. And we were walking by, and these two women walked by us at the same time, and I had to spit, obviously. And one of them go, ew, oh my god, he's dipping, that's so nasty. Now, me being the person I am, normally, I would be the one to turn around and say something. But I did not. So I kept my comment to myself as they walked on by. Now, as soon as I walked by, I looked at my girlfriend here, my wife, or whatever you guys want to call her. I looked at her and I said, "Did you hear what they said?" And she goes, "No." And I told her, I said, they go, ew. They're like, "Oh my god, he's dipping, that's nasty," or whatever it was I said to her.
I don't see what's wrong with it.
Now, one, there's really nothing wrong with it. And two, to get back on the story, I turned to her and I said, well, if they don't want to see it, don't, you know, if they think it's nasty, keep the comment to yourself. Don't say it out loud.
Or don't look at it.
Or don't look. Don't pay no never mind to what other people are doing. And especially a dipper, because I'm going to tell you, if you're a dipper, you will dip anywhere, no matter what the cause. Okay, take that back. There is one place I do not recommend you ever dipping until afterwards, and that is a funeral.
Or a restaurant.
Or a restaurant. I dip after I'm done eating. Like, when I get outside, I put a new dip in or whatever. I don't ever dip when I'm sitting down eating after I'm done eating. I wait until I'm outside. Two, don't ever dip at a funeral. Okay? Now, unless it's a redneck funeral, still don't do it. One is because that is disrespectful to the dead. Don't do it. And two, it's really not the place to be doing it, guys. And the reason why I say that is because I know there's a lot of you guys out there that do dip. How many of you guys go out there and dip at a funeral? During the ceremony or whatever it is they call it. Now, I know a lot of people that dip and not one of them do that. Because it's disrespectful. Now, if you're going to dip afterwards. Dip outside, you know. After it's all said and done. Sorrows and everybody, you know, crying and whatnot. You know, go ahead. Pop that dip. Pack that can. Pop that lip. And spit. Now, another stereotype I really want to go over, and this one bugs me out of every one of them. It's not really a stereotype, it's more of an annoyance than anything. What bothers me the most out of people who dip is people who dip and leave it in for 3 seconds. Now, to touch base on that, what I mean is I had a friend of mine when I was living with my mom years ago, guys. That's a story I'm not getting willing or will ever get into. When he said he's dipped before, so I got him a can or whatever. And no, this is not the same friend. It's another one. Every time I put a dip in, he put in one with me, and then every time I turn around, he's taking it out, putting another one in. And this to me is called an over dipper. A dipper who don't know how to dip right. Now, that being done said, what I mean by that is a dipper who over dips is a guy who pretty much dips, leaves it in for about 5-10 minutes, takes it out, packs another one. You know, that's over dipping. That's a waste of a can, and I don't appreciate it. That's a waste. The good Lord knows it's a waste. So if you guys ever run into an over dipper, say something. Say something to him. Be like, man, that's over dipping. That's just a waste and no good. If you're gonna dip, you leave it in longer than 5 minutes. Now it's easy to spot them. Normally you can tell if they're an over dipper. One, by how big their pinch is in their lip. Now her daddy dips. Well, used to. He'll always be. He'll always be a dipper. Once a dipper, always a dipper. Her dad dips. Now, him being up there, I don't blame him for, packing a small one. Because he packs a decent sized lip. I'll tell you that right now. He does. Not as big as mine, but he does. But it's easy to spot them over dippers. You can tell by the way they spit, and by the way how much they pack in their lip, and really by the can their go-to can. Now, the worst I think I've ever seen with an over dipper is a guy who dips Longhorn. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there like it. I know a lot of you guys don't like it. I don't like it personally. And I ran into an over dipper one day, and my God, it was sad. It was pathetic. But his choice, not mine. Now, my nose is running. Jesus. Hoo-wee. Y'all, I want you guys to answer me this. For those who have dipped for years, such as myself, and who's continued to dip and whatnot, I want you guys to leave in the comments on who. Let me know if you've caught anybody over dipping who's a first time dipper and they just won't do, if you can spot the difference or not, or if you know anybody that's a first time dipper and what the story is on that, do that, I want to know what your guys' stories are on it. Now, yes, guys, I want to clarify something. I still will be doing the Grizzly thing, just I don't have the time right now. You guys were supposed to get it like a week or so ago. I have not had the time. I've had a lot of stuff going on. So, but with that being said, I want to thank you guys for up to 44 subs. I've been busting my ass for this channel for you guys. I've been doing dip videos. I've been doing normal vlog videos. I've been doing live streams, You guys are probably like, Richard, why are you doing live streams? I thought you just do normal videos. No, I do live streams so you guys, so I can interact with you guys more. I want to know, because I've been asking you guys, for comments and such on videos and whatnot. I want to know, what you guys want to see in my next, do for my next video. I have ideas, but I want to see what your guys' ideas are. If you guys think I should do something completely abnormal, go ahead, shoot it to me in comments. Let me know. I know this one's kind of long, but I have a feeling I should do more like story time videos with me, you know, your host, obviously. Ha ha ha. Very funny. You're so smart. No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not that smart. But yeah, guys. I'm thinking about doing more story videos, story time videos, I should say. And yeah, I will be doing more live streams, guys. I don't have an Elgato or whatever, something that helps you with your videos or whatever. I don't do thumbnails or any of that crap. I just do my shit legit. You know, I know it's an issue with a lot of people. A lot of people don't like it because it's not clickbaited. You know, it's not clickbait shit, so a lot of people won't watch. But with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop that like if you guys did, and be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.